Part 2 of what the nature of mind. Just as a spider emits the thread out of itself and again withdraw it into itself, likewise the mind projects the world out of itself and again resolve it into itself. When the mind comes out of self, the world disappears. Therefore, when the world disappears, so to be real, the self does not disappear. When the cells appear, the world does not appear. So there is two things. So when the mind, so the spider is there, spider is there. The spider, a spider is giving a thread out of its mouth. So is it all the thread it is created by this spider? No. So can it swallow this web? Yes. Same way, when the mind comes out of the self and the world appears, like the web, the mind comes out of the self. The self is made of the mind. Self is different, mind different, world different. Therefore, when the world appears, the self does not appear. So in this case, wherever the web is there, it does not mean this web is comes from this self. Okay. So therefore, the world appears to be real. A self does not appears. When the self appears, world does not appear. I have said again. Therefore, when the world appears, the web appears, self does not appear. Wherever the world is there, doesn't mean that spider should give on out the web. And when the self appears, the world does not appear. Even though the spider comes there, it is not necessary to give out the spider web. When one persistently inquiry into the nature of the mind will end leaving the self. So, when you persistently, continuously inquire into the nature of mind, what is this mind, why it is there, what is doing, mind will not leave the self. When you think the mind, what is happening, you get connected with this mind, you have your thoughts there. The mind will end the self. The connection with it, when you go long and long and long, at some point of time you will leave the self. What is referred to the self is Atman. The mind always exists only in dependence on something gross. It cannot stay alone. It is the mind that is called the subtle body or the soul. So it is a mind, it is called the subtle body or the soul.